Hello, my loves. Welcome to my closet. If you're new here, I'm Kelsey. Nice to meet you. We are working our way through Phoebe Bridgers' Punisher album, and we are on I See You. If you want any of the other videos from that album, go ahead and check my Phoebe Bridgers playlist out. Otherwise, let's get right into it. This one, I'm assuming I have the right song up. On the track list, it's spelled I See You, like I see you, like at the hospital, for example. But then the only one I could find on her page on YouTube was, it's spelled like I see you. I see you. So I'm assuming it's the same song. It says it's in the Punisher playlist. So I don't know. That just threw me off, but I can't imagine she has two different songs. So anyways, that's just me being dumb, I guess. Oh, that was great. Oh my gosh, that took a second to hit me, but that was so relatable because I don't know what I want until I fuck it up. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let's look up the Genius lyrics super quick and see if there's anything important. But this one might be one of my favorite lyrically too so far. I don't think it was fun. There was not a single thing I have to say bad about it sonically, but I just don't think it necessarily stood out sonically. It's just kind of, just as good as the other ones. This one, though, had a lot of standout lyrics to me. Genius. Okay. So what does it have to say about this? Laying down on the lawn, I'm tired of trying to get in the house. I mean, that paints a pretty clear picture, I think, but let's see what it says. These two lines possibly allude to... Why are you going away? Okay, sorry. Gosh, Genius is so chaotic. possibly allude to Christina's World, the famous 1948 painting by American painter Andrew Wyeth. In the painting, Christina Olson lies in the grass and facing toward the farmhouse. She was afflicted by a degenerative muscle condition, thus the painting likely depicts her struggle of trying to crawl a long distance back to the farmhouse. Ooh, sad. Bridgers is also concerned with artwork later in the song, and in the second verse sings, "If you are a work of art, I'm standing too close." For Bridgers, this distance is not a physical one, but an emotional one. These lines express Bridgers' discontent and frustration at having to navigate her complex emotions yet again. In this case, given the context of the following lines, the end goal is content and a permanence positive feeling. Is that grammatically correct? Whatever. Rather than believing whenever she feels good, it'll be the last time. Okay, wow. This is also not the only time Bridgers mentions houses on the album. "Someday I'm Gonna Live in Your House Up on the Hill" in Garden Song, and "A Haunted House with a Picket Fence" in I Know the End. Oh, I haven't gotten to that one yet. Okay. Okay. Wow, so I'm learning with Phoebe, even the lines that I think I understand have so much more to understand to them. I'm so glad I read that, because that, like, really fleshed that out for me. Like, wow. I never even listening to it hundreds of times. I don't know about that painting. So I never would have listened to that song and, like, had that click even years from now if I didn't read that, because I didn't know about the painting. Same with what the song reference in the other one. So, okay, sorry, keep moving on. And I get this feeling whenever I feel good, it'll be the last time. So that we already kind of went into that. Let's see if it says anything else, though. This section of ICU functions as a listing of her flaws, almost as an asterisk on her love for this person. "Yes, I love you, but I don't deserve to be loved back, because I know the relationship's end was my fault." This calls back to a similar statement in Demi Moore. Is that a song? Why did it say in Demi Moore? With the line, "I've got a good feeling it doesn't happen very often." Wow. Okay, but I feel something when I see you. I feel something when I... This could be another reference to Elliott Smith, specifically a reference to his song "Oh Well, Okay." "If you get a feeling next time you see me, do me a favor and let me know, because it's hard to tell, it's hard to say, oh well, okay." The song is about feigning indifference or nonchalance after a breakup when you're actually pretty wrecked about it all and wondering what the other person is feeling. Okay. Verse 2. "If you're a work of art, I'm standing too close, I can see the brush strokes, I hate your mom." I don't know what that... Okay. "There's such a thing as spending too much time with a person. Their flaws become obvious and they can start to become annoying. The juxtaposition of seeing the brush strokes and voicing her grievances with his mom means that in this case, the things her ex has inherited from his parents are particularly annoying. She started to notice traces of the things she hates about his mom and Marshall himself." Whoa. See, like, I thought I put that together, but it just clicked deeper with reading that. Their flaws become obvious and they start to become annoying. That metaphor with the brush strokes, like, if you're far, like, the closer you get, the more you see kind of the tiny little details. And wow. Okay, so I hate when she opens her mouth, the roast of this person's mother. Bridgers told Rolling Stone, "I hate your mom, I hate it when she opens her mouth," was about getting in a fight with her ex's mom, who is a Trump supporter at Whole Foods. Oh, God. Okay, and then the refrain again, "But I feel something when I see you now." Verse 3, which is, "I used to light you up, now I can't get you to play the drums because I don't know what I want until I fuck it up." Ah! That second half, "because I don't know what I want until I fuck it up." That's good. That's a good lyric. Okay, this says, sorry, Genius hates me. I exited out. Okay. "Phoebe also referenced an old flame playing the drums in her song Scott Street. Presumably, it's partly about her current drummer and previous boyfriend, Marshall Vore. I asked you how is playing drums. You said it's too much shit to carry." That's a funny line. Okay. The it takes me it's gonna take me some time to figure out, like, sometimes she references people in her songs that I would have never known about the reference if I didn't read on Genius, but even then it takes me some time to figure out what the connection is and why. I mean, it's like there, but it's like I feel my brain processing, if that makes sense. Okay, I'll climb through the window again, but right now it feels good not to stand. This song represents Phoebe's train of thought as she is locked out of her house but too drunk to care. Yeah, okay. So in a less literal manner, it might be about knowing that she will eventually do the work to get to a comfortable place with Marshall again, but at the moment she would rather ignore all this. Hopeful but tired. And then it has pictures of some of Phoebe's tweets that say, when you're locked out of your house but you're too drunk to care, you know eventually you'll have to break in, but it isn't urgent. It's a continuation of the first verse, so in theory, the whole song takes place in my head while I'm drunk on the lawn. That's the part I had already put together. I had the image of her drunk on the lawn and her having all these thought processes. It's all the extra, like, pieces of depth that I'm getting, like, of the extra context that make them even more, yeah, you know. And then the last line that it has a note about was, and I'll let the dystopian morning light pour in, and it says this could be referencing the first lines of Bright Eyes' song, Old Soul Song for the New World Order. Interesting. Yeah, so she clearly has several songs so far that, like, reference other songs that I've never heard. So, that kind of makes me want to listen to those other songs at some point. But anyways, this one definitely, like, this one I like a lot. I think this one is tied for, and I always get stuck in Genius. What was before this? Was it Moon Song? I think, right? No. I'll have to go back. This one is probably one of my top favorites lyrically. But I can also tell that it's a grower, like it's going to get even more and more. So that's cool. My top lines, I think some of my top lines are in this song. Although I think each song has had at least one line that I was like, what the fuck? How did she? In a good way. What the fuck in a good way? Yeah, all right. I won't even. I'd read too many of them. I love this song. I love this one. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. It's always a pleasure. I am stuck in Genius again, so whatever's next is next. And I will see you in the next video. I love you all. Have a good night.